Now we just ain't go get a.
So what's up? I'm Rembrant Duran. I am creative director, designer, and everything visual about Adeen.
Come and speak our language. I'ma do my doing. It's gonna be some things they ain't gonna get. Ladies.
People who don't know who Adeen is, it is, it's a brand that started about 5 years ago. I started it with an old friend of mine who is no longer with the brand. And it was a blog at first, and then from a blog we got, a good following. And then we started to do pins, and we started to promote the pins, and people thought they were pig's noses. So I was like, no, it's an ass with eyes, not a pig's nose. So how I decided to get people to know it was a ass with eyes, I came up with the idea of putting them on pink panties for girls. So people knew it was just, the ass, and it had the two eyes on the back. So I did a photo shoot with somewhere between 12 and 15 of my best girlfriends, and then they all came through, all different butt sizes, all different races, ethnicities, heights, just all types of girls. And we just did a fun, quirky photo shoot, just posing with the girls in the panties and stuff. And, people were like, whoa, this kid is doing panties, that's crazy. And actually, when it came out, we sold no panties. We sold no panties, but the pins sold like crazy. We sold dozens. We sold a shitload of pins. A couple months later, the next season, we did hats, and then from the hats, it just kind of really boomed on its own. And now we're 5 years into it, and it's still going strong.
Gang. Rich girl.
Our first stores in Dubai it was actually a mall store, and they were just a big mall store. And then I guess from there, because it was a popular store, other people started to catch on, and I guess it started becoming a thing. So Harvey Nichols, Dubai, I guess, since they knew about us from the Harvey Nichols UK store, they reached out. They wanted to do some exclusive pieces, just some not necessarily custom, but exclusive for their store and their store only. So we did that for them, and we had a label. But then more recently, Saks Dubai wanted a custom label and an actual official collaboration between Adeen and Saks in Dubai. So yeah, it was cool. We did 4 hats for them. We did 2 especially for their store, one of their stores in Dubai itself, and then another in Qatar, I think it is. And we just keep selling. We're in all 6 Harvey Nichols in the UK. We're in Harvey Nichols Hong Kong. We were just in the Selfridges window last month, and the Selfridges window is a big deal. Selfridges was ranked, I think, the top luxury department store in the world. So we're in great stores. Again, I think the misconception is I'm still trying to make one style that might be played out in New York, but it's definitely not over there, and I'm not having a problem selling my hats over there. So, New York City, that style of hat isn't really popular anymore, But in London and in Dubai, we're selling to stores, we're selling in stores in London next to Givenchy, next to Balmain, next to, all your other favorite designers, and we're selling better than them. You know what I mean? Every time we sell to Harvey Nichols, we have over 70% sell-through, and we've been with them for almost I think 2.5 years now. And so yeah, it's doing great. I see people putting the hats on Instagram all the time, and it's awesome. I have all these stores in places I've never been, and it's cool, it's awesome. I guess my next biggest accomplishment would, establish myself to be as big as my brand has become. My brand, again, people have bought my stuff in the countries I never would have thought, I would reach at 24 years old. And I kind of want to do that with my own work, independent from Adeen, as Rembrant Duran, the designer, the artist, himself. And yeah, I just kind of want to catch up to my brand where that is. And I want to be able to have people know me and know my work and appreciate it the way they appreciate the hats, the way they, and I want to be able to give them that same fun, smiley, happy feeling that, you know, Adeen does, because it's all campy and cartoons and stuff, and I want to be able to do that for myself. So I think that's really what I'm not necessarily focusing on, but that's what I'm working towards right now. I think Adeen has been successful because I just kept it real. Like, I kept it really me. I didn't try and be cool. I didn't try and be sexy. I didn't try and be like too fashion, too serious. Like, it was just fun. It's always been about fun. It's always been about the color pink. It's always been about crazy, wild, sometimes tacky shit. But because tacky shit is fun shit. It's fun. It makes you feel good. It doesn't necessarily, you know, make you look like you're trying too hard. It just kind of, you know, you just feel good wearing it. And when other people see it, they have some kind of reaction to it, whether they think it is the tackiest thing they've ever seen, or they think the funnest, the cutest thing. It makes them feel something. You know what I mean? And that's really what I wanted to put into the energy of Adeen. And I think people can, like, even if you don't like it, or if you can like it, but it's not for you, but you still see something about it that resonates with you. And I think that's what the most important thing is about a brand, is authenticity. I do stuff inspired by Cam'ron and Dipset because that's who I grew up listening to. Cam'ron has been my favorite rapper since forever. Like, I wear all pink because that's my shit, you know what I mean? And like, everything I do stuff inspired by Beyblade, Pokemon, Cam'ron, like all different types of people. So that's just me. I just kept it me. I kept it authentic, and people see that, and it works.
It's all yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, besides